Hey guys, what is going up? So yeah, a lot of you guys actually been wondering what kind of puppy food that I use when it comes to like kind of making mush for them, right? So it's very simple. You guys see my puppy right here. She's so cute. She's so cute. It's so blurry right now. Look at that, but she is a base. But yeah, I'll show you guys the recipe in a bit. So just before you transition your puppies, your little puppies into their food, just make sure that they're old enough, right? So transition to it very slow. You know, don't just raw dog it 100%, right? Because they could get an upset stomach. You know, just transition them very slowly, then you should be fine. So say for example, if I'm like maybe a 3-week old puppy, this is like they're getting right off the mom's nipple, right? Transition to it very slowly. Just give them a little bit at a time, and then feed it with mom. But then after that, what you got to do is, you know, incorporate a little bit more each feeding until they can do 100%. And you can just have mom in the picture too if you want to. So if mom's in the picture, then it should be very easy for the puppies to learn, like, okay, how the hell do I eat the mush? So it's very simple and very easy. But other than that, guys, yeah, I'll show you guys the recipe that I make. It's very simple. Love y'all. Let's go. Alright guys, so yeah, here I'm going to be showing you guys what exactly do I use. Just main important ingredient is kibble, right? I'll show you guys how I do the kibble, because whenever you grind up your kibble, it don't matter what kibble you use, as long as you use puppy kibble, or if you have a large breed, use large breed kibble, because the way you feed them, it does matter. There's a reason why they do large breed, small breed. There's a reason why the macronutrients are very different. So whenever you crush up your kibble until it's very coarse, make sure it's, you know, you try your best to make sure that it's very just all small. There's no chunks of pieces that could be very thick. But then again, as I said, whenever I do make this, I wait at least 10 to 15 minutes, you know, so that way the food can get very soggy for them. You know, all of the food is not hard, or just in case, because the thing is, you know, when you do have chunks, there could be a risk of your puppies they can choke on it for real. Like I've heard some, like it never happened with me when I never done this, when I never waited before. Usually I just make it real quick and I give it to them. But then again, now that I'm more experienced, I wait like, you know, 15 to 20 minutes more, you know, if you want to, until it's very soggy, until it's very moist and mushy, and then I give it to my puppies. But anyways, let's get on with it. So yeah, diamond kibble, that's what I use. Any type of puppy kibble, you know, crush it up or grind it in a blender. And then after that, second should be pumpkin. Pumpkin is, as I said in my previous video before, pumpkin is gold, baby. Pumpkin is the holy grail. This should firm up their poop. I believe this should be mandatory for y'all. You know, this it's good for puppies. You know, it firms up their shit, hardens the shit. Stuff works good, baby. So yeah, this is a fresh can. Make sure everything's clean, guys. I cleaned this very good. Clean it with soap. Make sure that, you know, there's no germs, bacteria. Always clean, you know, always clean. Make sure everything is professional, so that way your puppies don't get sick, because at the end of the day, it is prevention when it comes with, you know, not making puppies get sick. So, and then third will be my puppy powder. So this is some high quality stuff. I only use high quality stuff, or stuff that's pretty good. You know, this is quite costly. If you guys don't know what this is Breeder's Edge puppy milk formula. So yeah, this. Ooh, baby, this thing smells good, y'all. I would drink this myself. It smells kind of like protein, bro. But yeah, but this is optional. You don't have to do this. And then I used to do single Gerber grain rice, but I don't have it with me on me. I ran out. But yeah, you can use that as well. That is optional. But the only things that you guys really need is just these three, you know, or these two: puppy kibble, grind it up, and yeah, pumpkin puree. No preservatives, no sugars, right? No sugars, and you know, just 100% pure pumpkin, right? It don't matter what brand you use. All of them work good. I've tried them all, even the vet brand. They're all good. They work the same. But just it's just to harden their shit and aid in the gut bacteria in their stomach. So it's pretty good stuff. And then with water, I do not use tap water because these guys are still young. I usually wait until like the 3 months, and then I can go ahead and use tap water. But as for now, she's only like what 7 weeks old, so I'm just gonna stick with fresh water for now. Just stick with fresh water. You don't have to deal with tap water and the chemicals and chlorine. So that is pretty much it. So yeah, I'll show you guys. I'll put it all together, and then I'll show you the consistency. So, yeah, we're gonna be doing this. Hopefully, my mic, you guys can hear me good. So I would show you guys how I do it. So yeah, let's just start with the main stuff with the kibble. So this is about like maybe like a cup and a half, but it don't matter what you use. Just there's no perfect ratio to do it. No matter how many puppies you got, just make it. Just this is the main ingredient that matters the most. And when it comes to doing this, make sure you get everything out, man. Make sure you get everything out because kibble can go bad too. I need to use my finger getting there. Don't want to cut my finger now. But yeah, just use everything up right here. So hopefully you guys can see this. You guys see that? That's it. Very, very simple and basic. After that, I'm gonna be doing my pumpkin. So I'm gonna be using maybe like that's 1.5 tablespoon. Let's do at least 3 tablespoons. That should be good enough. You could do more. The more the better. Maybe that's about like a cup. Maybe 3/4 of a cup of pumpkin. So you guys can see that. So yep, it's not much, but just make it. Have enough. There's no perfect way. Just don't do the whole thing, right? But just make it enough. And then with this, my puppy powder. This is optional, guys. I told you this is optional. You don't have to do this. But I'm just gonna put it everywhere. The reason why I put it everywhere like this, I'll show y'all, is so that way whenever I mix the water with it, there's no clumpiness and stuff like that. So there's no clumpiness. So I'll show you this, and then we're gonna be doing the water. Hopefully I need to open this water right here. So water, I do this, right? Just put some water just now. I like to do a lot because the thing is, kibble, guys, kibble food, this absorbs a lot of water. When it comes with just mixing all these things together, you're gonna have to use a lot of water. You see how like it already absorbs it already, right? It absorbs it. So I know I'm gonna have to use a lot more water than that. So yeah, I'm just gonna be telling y'all. So yeah, this is about like 10 minutes now, right? So you can see the consistency of this. It's not too liquidy, but it's also not too very solid and like solid mush. You know what I'm saying? It's not clumped up and dry and shit. It's you can go do this very smooth and simple. This is very important because the thing is, I don't know why like I stress things so much. I overcomplicate things. I don't. Learning in this game. But yeah, when you feel this, you feel this, you feel any type of, you shouldn't feel any type of clumpiness. I feel a hard spot now, but see, now that's, if the puppies were to eat this, it should not choke them. It should not, it should not choke them. You do this, everything should feel very, very soft, and that's about it. That's the most important thing. So when it comes with, reducing, the choke hazard to your puppies, then yeah, if you want to do that, yeah, that's what I do. So if it still feels like hard, and even though you waited like 20-30 minutes, add some more water. Just add some more water and it should be fine. So just don't make it too liquidy, mushy, where that if they eat this, they can aspirate, because puppies, they love this shit. They love mush. They eat it like crazy. They could aspirate. So if you guys didn't know, aspiration pneumonia, it don't matter what it is. It don't matter what stuff gets into your lungs. It could be water, it could be anything, food, it could be anything, even your spit. If anything gets into your lungs, you will aspirating and they will get pneumonia, right? We can't really do that because we're adults, we're older now. Even kids, they can deal with it too. But with puppies, they're young and their immune systems are not as strong. So yeah, that is pretty much it. So yeah, I keep rambling on, but yeah, this is good info for y'all. So yeah, I'm gonna feed them, and then after that, I'll show you guys. I'm gonna heat this food up for them, guys. So yeah, yeah, Beatrix actually just got done eating. So look at this, guys. Woo, that girl is so beast. You done eating, girl? Hell yeah, looking good. So yeah, so as I told you guys before, when it comes with the food, she's older now. I don't have to heat up the food, but if your pups are still young and new, like the new stages of just weaning, then yeah, heat them up in the microwave, right? Don't do it too long, you know, just do it for like maybe 30 seconds. Depends on how big the bowl is, right? Depends on how big it is. But it don't matter what seconds you use, do as many seconds as you want because all microwaves are different. And then after when you heat it up in the microwave, feel it. You know, just feel it. Is it too hot? Then let it chill for a bit. If it's too cold, heat it up again. Mix it all up. You know, mix it up because some areas will be too hot or some areas will be too cold. So yeah, you got to mix it. Make sure everything, the consistency feels the same temperature, and you know, just warm. You know, that's all you have to do. You know, I bought this cheap ass microwave for my dogs. You know, it was $50. $50. It's small microwave, so it was $50. So these are for my dogs. Hell no, I will not use that. I will not microwave this shit in the human microwave. Hey girl, you waving at me? You waving at me? She's a beast, y'all. But yeah, just the reason why you gotta heat it up is so that way your pups don't, you know, go through shock or or is it hypothermia, hypo or hype? I don't fucking know. You just don't want them to get an upset stomach or go through shock because too hot from too cold. Puppy, especially when they're very freaking little, they can go through shock. You know, so it's just I take that same concept. You know, as neonatal puppies, I don't ever feed my puppies cold milk. Right, I feed them warm milk because their bodies don't have that shiver reflex. They don't have that body temp or body warmth quite yet until around 2 weeks, maybe a little older. So it just depends. You know, every time you guys see me when I tube feed, if you guys are new to my channel, please watch my tube feeding videos. I'll put in the link in the description down below. But whenever you see me tube feed or teach you guys, I always, you know, squeeze milk onto my hands or onto my skin to feel it before I feed the puppies. I wanna know if this milk is cold, you know, or if it's warm, right? If it's warm, okay, I can tube feed, right? Or it can tell me if it's too hot too. It depends. So yeah, so I feel the milk first. If it feels right, then I tube feed. If it's too cold, I get new milk. All right, then we know what to do. I just don't want to feed the puppy cold milk and the puppy dies, you know? So, what are you waving at me for, girl? What are you waving at? What are you waving at? So, she is so cute, you guys. Yeah, yeah. Look good, y'all. Vegeta X Dojo X Toxic Blood, man. All the good blood combined together to make this chick right here. This girl's a freaking beast. Hella beast. But yeah, if you guys enjoy that video, hopefully yeah, like, subscribe. If you're new to my channel, like and subscribe, please. I do make a lot of content when it comes with you know, making puppy whelping videos or just you know, learn about breeding in general. So yeah, I hopefully you guys learn a lot from this of how I make my food and why I do it this specific way. There is no perfect way. This isn't the perfect recipe. This is just what works for me. So yeah, just do what works best for you as well. And this is just a you know, general you know, the basics when it comes with puppy whelping and stuff like that, or weaning your puppies. So again, recap: wean your puppies slowly, right? Make sure everything is, you know, room temp or lukewarm, not cold, and you should be fine. You know, that is all I can say. I love you guys, baby. Let's go.